Hi everyone, this is Will and
Desiree.
And we're doing Will and Desiree's everyday dose 30-day journey, and today is day 0, so we got the box. So little backstory first. I have IBS and I've been trying to find things that work, and there's also been all these different mushroom coffees on the market, and we did a Rise 30-day journey, and the Rise worked really good. And Desiree tended to have more of some constipation from it because it would slow things down. But for me, that was a good thing because my system moves way too fast. But for me, what I found with it was that it actually helped my system to be more confident. Like, I still had some IBS things here and there, but my system felt stronger that I could hold it and be like, okay, even though it's wanting to come out, I can hold it and not be in pain. That was a big thing. And you can go look at our Rise 30-day journey and get more information from there. But I've been off of the Rise for a while because we wanted to try a generic, and we did a generic trial, and even though it said it had 10 mushroom things in it instead of the 5 that Rise had, it didn't work as well. My system progressively got worse on that, even though it was cheaper. We were trying to find a more cost-effective version. But now my system's back down to the not confident, still hurting, and...
To be clear, he has diarrhea type IBS, and so has random diarrhea attacks, sometimes up to several a day, that can be painful, urgent, and, well, inconvenient in a lot of ways.
Yeah, when you're driving on the interstate and you suddenly say, oh crap, I gotta get to a bathroom, that's a little bit limiting in lifestyle.
So with Rise, we saw a reduction in how often those attacks were happening, but also the attack severity was lessened, and when the stomach was in a bad way for you'd have a bad day or two before the Rise, it would bounce back faster. Also, I think were the 3 major things that we saw.
Yeah, so so Rise did work. I did feel really good results from the Rise. It was just the price point that was a little hard. The everyday dose is another one that they've been claiming that Rise is just myceliated oats, which maybe it is, but Rise was working. But we're gonna try everyday dose now that my system is in an ouchy state again from not being on the Rise for a long time and whatever. We're gonna see what this does to my system and compare the two. But
as well as data from my system and analyzing the claims and other things that it says to do. Also the ingredients list, which is slightly different. But
so have little oneers to go with. And so we went ahead and
all fancy and stuff.
We actually ordered 2 of these packs. That way we had 2 sets of 30 days. But they got some fun stuff. They've got your free monthly gifts thing if you do this sign up thing. And then they also got the frother. This is an electric frother. We'll use that more another time.
Interesting.
A sticker.
I think Rise came with a magnet.
Rise came with a magnet, a coaster,
maybe a few coasters, and then it had an acacia wood spoon.
We got the sterling steel spoon thing. Or maybe that's the wrong material, but it's metal.
It's metal, and it looks like it's probably meant
And
to
we got
measure a
some
dose.
Fluff!
And some Easter grass.
Yay!
Because we all love Easter grass.
So yeah. So with the Rise, there was cordyceps, reishi, and
Lion's mane,
chaga, and turkey tail. So there's those 5 main things, and it had the Arabica coffee.
Arabica.
I cannot pronounce that right. But
Dose was 1 tablespoon of rice into 8 to 10 ounces of water, and we found that it had kind of an earthy taste, but it wasn't bad by itself, but it was improved with some coffee creamer.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this has bovine hydrolyzed collagen powder. It's on the ingredients list. That's the collagen stuff that they put in here. So coffee bean extract, not actual coffee beans, L-theanine, organic chaga fruiting body extract, organic lion's mane fruiting extract, and that's what the ingredients list says.
Okay, that's interesting because extract is not the same as the actual mushroom. Extract means that you put the organic material into some kind of alcohol to extract properties of the fruiting, the organic material you're interested in. So that's how you make vanilla extract. That's how you make medicinal tinctures with various medicinal herbs. And I guess that's how you also make Everyday Dose.
So if Everyday Dose is claiming that this is mushrooms, then that shouldn't say extract there. That should be mushrooms.
Because Rise actually contains mushroom material. Yeah. That contains extract of mushroom, which may concentrate the active, helpful ingredients in it. But depending on exactly what about the mushrooms is doing the work, we may or may not find that Everyday Dose is more effective than Rise.
Yeah. Also,
there's only 2 kinds of mushroom in there.
Sorry about that little break there. Had to take care of some kiddos.
Mm-hmm. So we were noting on the ingredients list that there's only 2 kinds of mushrooms in Everyday Dose instead of the 5 that are in Rise.
And it looks like they have like 16 different amino acids that they put into this.
Interesting. How are the amino acids introduced into it?
Collagen peptides provides 19 amino acids, which may help support healthy joints, strong bones, glowing skin, full hair, gut health. So this means they're not even really focusing on the mushrooms.
Collagen also does have benefits, which we know.
But yeah, I'm just okay. So glycerin, L-proline, L-hydroxy, L-glutamic acid, L-alanine, L-arginine, L-aspartic acid, L-lysine, L-serine, L-leucine, L-valin, and lots of L's.
Are those the amino acids?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yes, one other thing to note, because there is collagen from an animal source and it's not synthetic collagen, this is not vegan friendly for anybody who is interested in that information.
Yeah, so not good for vegan.
We are not vegan, so it doesn't affect us, but we understand some of our audience may be.
Yeah. So we're all about information and being informed.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, this is already turning out that it's not really everything that they say it is.
Mm-hmm. What's the dosing protocol?
1 tablespoon into your mug. I'm assuming this is a tablespoon.
It looks about right. Is it marked at all on the handle or anything?
No. But, yeah.
Okay.
Scoop a dose into your mug, add water, and froth it up, is what it says in there. Okay. Well, we've been talking a lot, so let's make the coffee.
We have some preheated water there.
So, one thing about this, since it is all, what's the word, extracts, we don't really need to wait for it to, like, release stuff or whatever. Well, that's an interesting smell to it.
That was interesting.
But yeah.
So where Rise kind of looked sort of like soil, that stuff is kind of speckly. Can you come over here for a close-up? It's kind of light brown with speckles of darker brown, which is interesting.
It smells like coffee powder. Okay. One for each of us. I'll just put that here. Okay. So then these cups are about 8 ounces. So next time we'll try frothing it.
I think it could be kind of fun. It ends up looking real dark in the cup, though. Curious about how the frothing turns out. I suppose that it'd say there's glycerin in it. Would that help with the frothing? Because I know that goes in like bubbles.
I mean, should I break out the frother right now and see what happens?
Maybe. Let's see if it's ready to use right now out of the package.
Yeah, that's kind of strong coffee flavor. I'll put that there. Brew. Hot.
Yeah, tastes pretty much like black coffee.
But here's also one thing. Rise definitely had stuff that you had content of mushrooms and stuff, because when you were, I mean, even if it was myceliumated oats, that still, the mycelium was in that. And yeah, I do want to look up what myceliumated oats means.
Well, mycelium is basically tiny pieces of fungus. And so myceliated oats would mean that, like, oats in which mushrooms were grown is my understanding of what that means.
Okay. But still, there would be actual mushroom content in the oats.
There are pieces of actual mushroom in Rise, and like you can taste it in the flavor. It's earthy. I mean, one of the things that I think I didn't really like about Rise, actually, long term, was that it didn't have that coffee flavor that I was looking for. And so I started, like, doing every other day, or something like that. I mean, it was not a bad flavor by itself, but I started missing the coffee. Yeah. I mean, it's not overly bitter. It's just pretty standard fare black coffee.
But according to this, it says, everyday dose drastically builds on the benefits of regular coffee with added supplements. Our next generation coffee provides functional mushrooms, nootropics, and collagen protein to give you a calmer energy and sharper focus, with added gut, brain, and immune support, so that you feel balanced and find your flow. The taste? Better than your baristas, with 80% less caffeine than regular coffee. No crash, no jitters, and no coffee bloat. Welcome to the future of coffee. Is that a good enough voice acting?
that was pretty good. I'm kind of wondering, like, is coffee bloat a common problem? Because I have not noticed this.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't.
I know, if you have a lot of sugar with it, I can see why that might be.
Yeah, this definitely. If I was going to drink this every day, needs something in it.
Mm-hmm. Some nice creamer would probably be good. I'm really curious to see what the frother does with it.
Okay, let's break out the frother.
And if it changes anything about the flavor, here, can you take that?
Okay, mushrooms, caltropropy, and nootropics. No. One thing lately too, I have been kind of feeling like depression and stuff. Like just I've been in a rut. So again, there's a lot of things that actually your gut health is very important.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not taken care of, then it can really do some bad things. It's got a container.
Show the packaging.
So comes in this nice like foamy stuff. Here's what it looked like when it was. So it looks like it's got a battery. Ooh, and it's even. Well, it doesn't come with it. Don't wait. Yes, it does come with a charger. But
charging is good.
So it's got the little frothing wand that you put on and go click, and then it's really problematic. They have the wire for the charger in there, but it's folded up and there's something in the way. Oh, there we go.
All right, well, there's some feedback for Everyday Dose.
But I guess this just keeps the frother nice and...
Okay, that's legit. Travel friendly for anybody who's interested in that kind of thing.
Let's see.
And then it just turns on and off.
I don't know if you can see this.
Uh-huh.
Basically it just spins that.
Uh-huh.
But let's see.
But that's what a frother is supposed to do, is my understanding. Basically a mini inversion blender sort of thing.
Ooh.
I might want to hold that over the sink so we don't make a mess.
Okay, this is my first time using a frother, so it'll get better, hopefully.
I think you are supposed to start it when it's actually in the liquid, too, if that makes a difference. Is that doing much?
Sort of.
Alright.
Might need a bigger cup when I do this. Well, because the frothing needs air.
Uh-huh.
So you kind of need to like ding, ding, ding. But yeah. Almost needs a lid. But, well.
Made a little bit of a mess, that's okay though. Alright, so after frothing, we now have about half an inch of foam on top of that.
Half an inch of amateurish frothing. Let's see how I do mine.
Foam tastes like coffee foam. The rest of the taste remains pretty much unchanged. And holding it over the sink is the right choice.
When you're doing this at home, use a bigger cup. So I guess you can get the froth up top and then start getting it down and mix it through.
So I know one thing that people like to do with coffee sometimes is they'll like froth up some milk or cream and then add that to the coffee. So, I don't know. Maybe this stuff isn't meant to be frothed directly. Although it kind of said that in the directions, so now I'm confused. Although, free frother, I'm not mad about that. We'll probably have chances to play with that in various things. It doesn't really do anything to the flavor, though.
Bubbles are kind of fun to sip at, but yeah. But yeah, as far as the claim that I've seen in lots of the ads about them using the whole mushroom and having so much more of the mushrooms than like ryes and other things, no. There's nothing in there. There's the extract, but there's not the actual mushrooms in there.
I mean, we would have to examine like what the actual claim is for how much mushroom is going into these. Because when you have an extract, it's possible that the active ingredients are actually present in a higher dose than in ryes.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's not what they're saying on their ad.
That's true.
So, as far as that stuff goes, I think that's bunk. Because with the ryes, there was stuff that would be mixing around in there, but it would settle. So then you need to mix it up and then drink more of it, so that you could.
Which some people may like, some people don't. But you know, when it says it's mushroom coffee and you can see chunks of mushroom, there's something kind of nice about that, in my opinion.
Yeah. Plus, there's your body can break down some of it, and then it like lingers in your system instead of. I mean, maybe there's some benefit to renal extract, but I would assume that if stuff flushes through, then this flushes through as well.
Is that there is a difference between eating an apple and drinking apple juice. Not that it's quite the same thing as, you know, the thing versus the extract of the thing. But one thing that comes to mind is that, you know, when you have the actual physical fruit present, you are getting things like fiber and more, and like the physical presence of the object in your system does have an effect. So, we'll see what the extract does. I mean, we're gonna do the 30 days. We'll see what it is. But
I would say my initial opinion was that I would probably go back to ryes. But we'll see how this works on especially my gut health and mental focus.
Gut health being one of the major make or breaks for us, especially for Will. And if it doesn't cause constipation for me, I would be happy about that too. But where we both also struggle with anxiety and Will with PTSD, and kind of have both been in something of a rut lately, it would be really nice if, I believe it's Lion's Mane that is specifically supposed to talk to, or to speak to, mental health things. So.
And what were it was Lion's Mane and
Chaga
in here?
I didn't have to do more research to remember exactly what chaga is linked to in terms of health benefits.
I keep on doing this to try and help cool it down a little bit.
Yeah. I think I've only finished about half of mine. When we're done with the video, I'm gonna go add some creamer to it. Sit down and cool down, because we have no ventilation in this room and it's getting really warm in here. Hashtag July 2024.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 1 cup down for me. We'll see how this day goes. This is day 0. And yeah, we'll see how things go with my gut. I'll be keeping an eye on the colon competency and confidence and the pain and stuff, and then also mental stuff. So thanks for watching, everyone. But this is day 0, so we'll probably be doing these each night, like after we've had it. We just wanted to open up the box and show you the process and everything that we're doing. And yeah, because like we're not making money off of this, and even if it does start working and it does show results, then we probably look into doing like an affiliated link or something. Because if it works, might as well share it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's not our main reason for making these videos. These videos are for helping people to not be deceived, because there's a lot of ads out there and it's really, really hard to tell who's lying and who's being honest.
Mm-hmm. And the flashy advertising, they can say a lot of things.
There's no laws against them saying whatever they want to say. So, but anyway, we want to make sure that people aren't wasting their money. So, anyway, we will...
And there is a money-back guarantee on this, correct?
I'm pretty sure that will be past the money-back guarantee, but...
Oh, okay.
We ordered it a couple weeks ago, and we started a little bit late because we have things going on. But there is supposed to be a money-back guarantee on it. But we'll see, and we will report, and I hope these are helpful. I hope that this does work, but at the same time, I want the truth. So I will catch you guys later, and have a good one.